ASMR world. Today we are trying something a little bit different. Sorry guys, I ain't had time to sort my hair out or put a hat on. It's nearly Christmas, and a lot of you may be buying or requested of family who have loved ones a new games console. Maybe you've gone for the PS5. Maybe you've gone with the Xbox Series X. Whichever it is you've gone for. Hope you enjoy. I'm Ollie, you're you, hope you're well. Today we're going to talk about Xbox and the history of Xbox. We have already covered PlayStation in a previous video. Today we're doing the Xbox, okay? Now I'm using a different camera and a different microphone. Our usual microphone is the Blue Yeti. Today I'm just using a little one like this. The reason is the Yeti is always out of sync with this camera. I can't fix it. I don't know what's going on with that. If this video ends up out of sync, I do apologise. It was the last option. I want to get this video done today, so I apologise if it ends up out of sync. Hopefully you're not watching and you're just listening and you're watching notice. Anyways, let's move this. Let's hold it here. Okay. I'm going to be looking here because I have the information I want to give you right there. Hopefully, if I move like that, you can see a nice big Xbox symbol behind me. I hope, anyways. It might be over there. I don't know. Right, okay. Xbox video game console system created by the American company Microsoft. The Xbox, Microsoft's first entry into the world of console electronic gaming, was released in 2001, which placed it in direct competition with Sony PlayStation 2 and Nintendo's GameCube. Okay, as we go through this, I'll give you a little bit of backstory with my history with a Xbox. So I got the original Xbox not when it first came out. I mean, it came out in 2001. I was 16 in 2001. I didn't get one, I reckon, till I was about 18. I reckon I was about 18 when I got the first Xbox. I had a PlayStation and I had a PlayStation 2 at the time of the Xbox coming out. Concerned about Sony's successful PlayStation console damaging the personal computer market, Microsoft initiated plans in '99 to create its own console gaming system to both diversify its product line and capitalise on the thriving gaming industry. The system, originally termed Direct Xbox, what a funny name that would have been, for its use of the eponymous video software, underwent multiple launch delays and several pricing adjustments after it made its debut. Despite popular titles such as Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2, Microsoft reported in 2005 that it had thus far lost $4 billion from the Xbox enterprise. Ooh, $4 billion. You don't hear about that when you buy the new games, do you? Back then, I never once heard anything about that. My mate had Halo. He is a big Halo fan. I got in. So this lights it out. Bear with. There we go. I really liked Halo 2 myself. Xbox offered superior technological features as compared with its competitors, but it initially lacked some of the software licensing benefits available to rivals Nintendo and Sony. Xbox Live, the Xbox's online gaming network, debuted in '02 and allowed players to compete against one another over the internet. More than 2 million players subscribed to Xbox successes. Many people exploited security flaws in the Xbox to modify the system so that pirated copies of games could be played on the console, a process that was popular despite the fact that such alterations voided the warranty. I did that with my PlayStation 1. My dad knew somebody who could put a chip in the PlayStation 1 and games were so much cheaper. Like a copied game you get like a 5, it was great. In 2005, the Xbox was replaced by Microsoft's Xbox 360. But even with, I got that the day it came out in the UK. I got it delivered from Argos. Leading up to it, I'd all pre-ordered it like 4 months before. And up until the day it came out, I was scared it wasn't going to arrive. And then the day it arrived, I went on my motorbike to Asda to get. I bought a few games. I remember buying Call of Duty 2, I believe it was. I'd never played anything like fantastic. And I got a couple of other games as well. I can't remember how they were. I spent a lot of money there that first day. But even with a superior console available, many players continue to use the original Xbox and take advantage of Xbox Live. Hardware modification and software piracy remained an issue with the 360, but Microsoft took the dramatic step of banning 1 million accounts from the Xbox Live network in 2009, where it detected that those users had circumvented the company's digital rights management protections. In an intensely competitive market where the 360 faced strong pressure from the Nintendo Wii, my daughter had one of those, and Sony PlayStation, Microsoft struggled to make consistent profits from its console. For example, in 2009, Microsoft cut the price of the 360 Elite by as much as 25% in order to pick up market share. The move was successful. By 2010, the 360 was the most used game console in the American home, and the Xbox Live network boasted more than 20 million subscribers. In November 2013, Microsoft released the Xbox One. I got that one. I got PS4 the day that came out, and in the UK, and I got the Xbox One about a month later. It was a more powerful system that addressed one of the most persistent flaws of the 360: a larger, better ventilated housing. Remember the red ring of death? Oh, I hate that. Combined with more responsive cooling mechanisms meant that the Xbox One would not be subject to the overheating issues that plagued the earlier console. Oh no, there's no more information about the Xbox. What the heck? I thought this was up to date. Bear with me. Let's find another article. I apologise, I thought there was more information on there. Here, this is what I should have been reading. I ain't going to go through the whole thing, let's just find what we're up to. Wow, you remember the old Xbox controllers, like the original ones? They were pretty big. I was just looking at it here. And the Xbox controller S. That was a bit smooth, that one. Then you got the 360s. Just looking at that now. I thought the 360 controller was a nice controller, to be fair. Then they brought out the Elite, which was the black 360. 360S. I had one of those. I've had about 4 Xbox 360s. 3 Xbox Ones, I believe. There you go. Microsoft released its Kinect Add-On for the 360 on November 11th, 2010, roughly 5 years after the launch of the console. In addition to supporting voice commands, the motion control device used a relatively advanced sensor that allowed users to play games with their bodies rather than the controllers. It was alright when it the Kinect. I had one. I did. It wasn't amazing. It was okay. With some of the myself. Kinectimals, yeah. There was a zoo one, I think it's Zoo Tycoon, unless that was on the Xbox One. Then they had the Xbox 360E, which released in April 2013 for $250. It included a 250 gig hard drive. I remember I bought, when I got my 360, needed more space on there. I think it was like a 64 gig hard drive I bought and just clipped onto the side. I was like, yes, can save more games now. And then we got the Xbox One, which came out in America for $500. And the company pitching it as the ultimate entertainment system and bundling every unit with a second generation Kinect. The new Kinect used a 1080p camera that offered a wider angle, improving tracking accuracy and heart rate monitoring. Just what everyone needed. All kids needed a heart rate monitor, didn't they? It's pretty 8 years old. In June 2015, the Xbox One started to offer backwards compatibility with 360 consoles. So you could then play your 360 games on the Xbox One as of 2015. Notable games for the Xbox One: Battlefield 1. Yeah, I really enjoyed Battlefield 1. I enjoyed what was the one before it though. Battlefield 3, I think it's number 3, was my personal favourite with the train station, etc. etc. Dark Souls 2, I played the first one. I couldn't really get into it, a bit scary for me. Destiny, I had it, I got it quite soon after it came out. I was not a massive fan. Dishonored, I played the first Dishonored, that was really cool. Doom, I played Doom and Final Doom, or Final Doom, I think it was like all three of them, back on the PlayStation 1, I think it was. Fallout 4, nah, Forza, not a big driving guy, I like Need for Speed. Gears of War, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Halo 5 Guardians, Inside, Minecraft, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Sunset Overdrive. I bought that and I thought it was awful, that Sunset Overdrive. The Witcher 3, Titanfall 1 and 2. So I got my Xbox One, and from what I remember when it first came out, the Xbox One, they all came with a copy of Titanfall, or at least mine did. I'm pretty sure they all did. And I plugged the Xbox in, set up the internet connection, in downloaded Titanfall. And what the problem I'd had, I don't know why, but my PS4, I had a lot of internet issues, like slow internet connections, like quite sort of patchy, like, you know, not very smooth running, if you know what I mean. Some days be great, other days not. Sorry. But then I plugged in the Xbox One, downloaded Titanfall, and it was like smooth as a baby's bottom, as they might say. It was like just glided. I was like, this is amazing. So pretty soon I lost interest in the PS4, I'm afraid to say. But then eventually I lost interest in the Xbox One as well. In terms of space, the Xbox One, the games took up less space. My daughter recently got a PS4 and she also has Xbox One, and she could not believe how little space there is on the PS4 in terms of how big games are. That is true. Then we got the Xbox One S, which is like the updated one in 2016. That adds a 4K Blu-ray drive. Then we have the Xbox One X, which is the newest and latest console from Xbox. The Xbox One X, which released November the 7th for $500 in the US. It has a 4K capable console. Well, it is a 4K capable console and can deliver 6 released. Let's have a look at what games are out for the Xbox X. Let's have a little look. Because I don't actually have a Xbox X, so I need to have a look at this. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Lights are, bloody batteries gone on the lights. Gutted. Right then. Where's the game list, you bugger? I should have been more prepared for this, I think. Oh man, I really should have come prepared. Okay. So here we go from the Eurogamer.net. I have all confirmed launch games for the Xbox X. Which obviously they've already come out because it's been launched now for well over a month. So we have Halo Infinite. Came out. Is that out now? I don't know if that's come out, has it? We actually need games that are out, not ones that might come out eventually. Right, the best way to do this is let's go on to Amazon. Wait, who the hell does an ASMR video and has to go on Amazon during the video? So disorganised. But if you have Xbox X or PS5, which do you think is the best one? If I was to buy one, I do like with the PS5 that the you got the two options, haven't you? The downloadable digital Xbox PS5 or the physical game type. Has Xbox done the same? I don't believe it has. So as of right now, we have Call of Duty Cold War. I don't enjoy the Call of Duty, not for a long time, I've got to be honest. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Immortals, NBA 2K21, FIFA 21, Mortal Kombat 11, Watch Dogs Legion, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Gear Tactics. Is that a new Gears of War game? Possible. I'm not doing, I think it is, I'm not sure. Minecraft is out for the Xbox. That's for Xbox One. What the hell are they on about? Overcooked. All you can eat. That's out for Xbox X. There's not that many games out for it by the looks of it. Currently, there's not a stack of games out. How many are out then? 4. Oh, you got the Madden game. How many are out for the PS5? Let's have a look. I reckon PS5 probably have more games out. So we've got COD, Assassin's Creed, Marvel Spider-Man. I'm assuming that's out for Xbox, is it? Watch Dogs, Mortal Kombat 11, Godfall, NBA WRC 9, Lego Star Wars, Spirit of the North, Dirt 5, Far Cry 6. I think that's out next year though. Yes, I think PS5 have a couple extra games out more than the Xbox X. But let me know, guys, which one, if I was to buy one of them, should I get Xbox X or PS5? Let me know, which one do you have? What's your favourite game? Which has been your favourite console you've ever owned? Let me know. I'll see you again soon, guys, when we go back on the history of another either movie, maybe an actor, sportsman, sports event, or band, or whatever. That's what this is at the minute. It's our little history series. We've done PlayStation, we've done Xbox,